I'm Emma from Team Living Your Dream, and this is my 7-minute success secrets. And today we're keeping it real. And I mean that in the truest sense of the word, about how you've got to be yourself. If you want to be successful in anything, you've got to be true to yourself, especially, absolutely especially, if you are running your business online, or if you are looking to sell anything online or build your team online. You may not realise, but how you project yourself, even on the internet environment, people can read you loud and clear. They may not always know, but they may not be, when I say no, they might not be consciously aware that they're reading you and what you're saying and how you're saying it, or being able to read who you are. But they will, subconsciously they will. And their subconscious will be telling their conscious mind that there's something wrong here. They won't be able to necessarily specify what it is, but it will certainly come across as something wrong. Like right at the moment, I've got to put the time wrong because I think I've forgotten to put the timer, and there's no way that I'm going to know that I've gone through 7 minutes if I don't put the timer, because I do tend to get sidetracked and babble a little bit. So sorry about that. Keeping it real and body language. Now, okay, you're looking at me here and you can see my body language. When you're with somebody in person, you can read it even clearer. Have you ever had that feeling of you've met somebody and it can go either way quite often? And sometimes you meet somebody and you take an instant dislike to them. You don't know why. There's no particular reason for it. And other people say, oh, you shouldn't judge them. But for some reason, you've taken instant dislike to that person. That's your intuition or your subconscious telling you there's something not right. There's something you don't know about this person. Or it can go the other way. If you meet somebody and instantly you know you're really going to like this person. Same thing's going on, but obviously more on a more positive side. When you meet that person, everything about them is open and trusting, and that comes across. And strangely, you can't hide behind the internet. Just because somebody can't see you, it doesn't mean that they can't read you. And I wrote a blog post, a week or two ago, about how to tell if your Facebook friend is fake. Because it's extraordinarily easy to tell when somebody is faking it on Facebook. What they say and their language doesn't match with the culture or the persona they're putting across. They don't answer your questions. There are loads of telltale signs like that. But what happens is us humans are very good at generalising. There's two things that we do. If we don't know something, we can't deal with ambiguity very well. We can't deal with not knowing. So we tend to fill in the blanks. And we'll fill in the blanks with negative stuff because it's a warning. It's our primitive brain going, there's something not right here. So therefore, they've got to be a scammer. Or that's quite often what it'll make up. They're trying to scam me. But it just won't trust that person. So that's what I'm saying, is if you're trying to build a business online, in whatever you do, you have to be trustworthy. The only way you can be and even more so on the internet, because people are already skeptical. People already have these barriers and these walls up that, and this persona that, there's lots of scammers out on the internet because we've all heard about it. So already, you're coming up against that preconceived idea. But if there's anything about you that isn't real, if you are embellishing yourself, pretending to be something you're not, or if you don't even believe yourself about what you're saying, it will come across. It will come across loud and clear. So if you want to be successful, you've got to be real. And it doesn't matter if bad things have happened in your life. Actually, if you have a story to tell about how you've struggled, how you've lost everything, how everything went wrong, how you made the biggest mistake of your life and you ended up homeless, or you ended up having to live back at your parents', or you walked away from something that was amazing because you made a mistake, or whatever. That actually endears you to people. People can relate to that because everybody's made mistakes. Everybody's had shit happen. And everybody has had things go wrong in their life that they've had to deal with. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I work with people, highly successful people who have been so low in their life, people who have ended up in prison, who have ended up on the streets and have pulled their way back. Now, you might think, if that was you, you might think, I don't want to let people know about that. I don't want to tell people that I've made a massive mistake in my life. You might not want to share that with, or you might think that people will judge you. But actually, that's just you making up that people will judge you. You're just imagining that people will judge you for that. People do the opposite. People are actually really nice. They're not going to go, oh, he's made a mistake, not having anything to do with him or her, obviously. They will take that and they will be able to relate to that. They will relate to it themselves or to somebody they know. And if you've pulled yourself out of that situation, they're going to think even better of you for it. Not if you sit there and go, oh, this has happened to me and I'm still in this situation and it's all really sad and I'm miserable and I blame this and I blame that. No, forget that. People will get bored of that very quickly. People don't want to hear a sob story. They want to hear a success story. And success often comes out of failure. And the most powerful success stories come from failure. So don't be scared of being who you are. Don't be scared of revealing yourself and revealing a little bit of your life to people that are going to be part of your business or part of your team. You want to get to know each other. They want to get to know you. They want to be able to feel some empathy for you, to be able to relate to you in some way. And the only way they can do that is by you keeping it real and being yourself. So I've got to check time because it's just gone off, and that normally tells me oh my gosh, I've gone over massively. My 7 minute success secrets of today has gone way over. So apologies. I told you I get on a rant and then I don't shut up. Anyway, that's it for today. Be yourself, keep it real, warts and all. People will love you for it. Bye.